Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing, and today we got the original sketch edition of the 4 Ninja Turtles from Playmates.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Playmates unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the original sketch edition 4-pack here with Leonardo, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello. But for your sketch edition Ninja Turtle needs, hit up DJC Collectibles, use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. These are also hitting stores right now, as you guys maybe have seen these out in your travels, out in your figure hunts. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to look through the packagings on the 4 turtles, and then we're going to unbox them after that. And we're going to start with old Donatello here, original sketch. Reprint included. Oh, that'll be interesting here. Celebrating 40 years of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, of course. Love the unified packaging on all 4 turtles. We see that usually with most turtle lines. However, you got Donatello in there, got his weapon. You got a little ooze canister going on. Nothing too exciting on the side. Collect all 4 and you get a little stand you can put together, which is a cool idea, of course. Then we do get a little bit of action here on the back. There's that reprint on the very top up there. What does it say here? Original sketch reprint and display included. Birth of the Ninja Turtles. And then it's got different languages as well. But long ago in Dover, New Hampshire. Oh, Dover, how are you? 2 upstart comic artists passed the time making each other laugh. Kevin Eastman sketched an unlikely combination of ninja and turtle. Peter Laird answered back with his own version. Before long, a new sketch emerged of all 4 teenage brothers ready for action. And the rest, as they say, is history. Sure is, sure is. 40 years on right here. Now we're moving over to Leonardo, looking good here. Very similar packaging, of course, same logo, same everything. Same on the side, same on the back, so we know what we're getting with these right here. We got another one of those ooze canisters going on. We got the katanas. You got to have those for Leo. We do have those in there. Moving over here, moving on to old Raphael, looking good in the package as well. Looking good. Once again, ooze canister. He does come with a katana here, but also his 2 size, of course. The back on all these is going to be identical. And then the final piece of the puzzle, my favorite Ninja Turtle, old Michelangelo, looking good right here in the package. All right, very nice. But I'm going to take these guys offline, get all 4 out of the package. We'll be back talking sketch edition Playmates Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All right, let's get down to business here with these Playmates sketch Ninja Turtles. A lot of reuse, a lot of getting the most out of your molds with these, but we understand that. That's the Turtles to a T, really. He-Man, a lot of lines back from the 80s, 90s, and even today. However, we did get these stands. We got 4 different stands, I guess. 3 different ones. 2 of them are identical, but they do click together. I do wish they clicked together a little bit tighter than they do, but they do click together, and it is a nice little stand, a little base for these turtles. So once we get through them all, you'll have them on here. That's a pretty cool way to go to market, I do think. A little sewer manhole cover here. You got a little box at the top. Have one of them standing up off that. Definitely works out. I'm here for a stand with any action figures, and I like this little diorama. A great little desk display is what this kind of looks like to me. So we do get that with these. Very, very nice here to get a little stand with these figures. But let's go one by one through the figures. We'll go pretty quick through these as there's not a lot of meat on the bone for the most part. We'll start with Donatello first. We, of course, get the bow staff. You got to have the staff with Donatello. Nice dirtyish color handle rope in the middle against the brown wooden staff, I guess. We got that going on. Very on brand for Donatello, of course. We do get the ooze canister. It's broken. It's oozing all over the place. Watch out for the ooze. Nice green color. Nice bright green color with that right there. We're here for that. Now you get down to Donatello here. A little different look on the turtles. I don't know if most people, when they close their eyes, they think of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My brain, it goes to the old cartoon series. Others, maybe it does go to the sketch edition. I'm not exactly sure. And I guess speaking of the sketch editions, we do know we have a black and white version for San Diego Comic-Con coming. I'm on the fence on that one. I'll probably end up passing on that one. We also, of course, have the NECA 2-pack of the NECA Turtles line of the original Sketch Edition as a San Diego Comic-Con. So a lot of Sketch Edition, 40th anniversary of the Turtles. Of course, a lot going on right now. But we got Donatello looking only like a Donatello could look, and you know that because of the purple bandana around there. White eyes, got the grit and teeth going on. A brownish color skin tone on this one is a little bit different. We don't always get. Of course, we remember back to the old original Playmate action figures, too, when we see these a little bit. We do get the purple elbow pads here. No knee pads. Big old turtle feet down here. A little dumpy as far as turtles go on this one. An interesting look if there ever was. Got the yellowish shell underneath. Got some dings and dents in the shell. It's a guy that's seen a thing or two. Does got the old bandolier around the side here. You got a spot to hold onto his bow staff if you need to. Looking very good. Got the 3-fingered hands. Very nice looking hands here. Just give me one of those kind of feelings right here. But looking nice. We'll walk through the articulation with one of these. All the articulation is going to be identical throughout on these. But Donatello looking pretty good. Moving over to old Raphael. Raphael throwing us a curveball, though. Coming with a katana blade here. We usually think of this with, of course, Leonardo. Got a place to plug this in somewhere. Yep, on the back there. You can plug it on his belt. So I do like to be able to store everything on these figures. So that does work, of course. We get 2 sides. You got to have those with Raphael. Red handles, a little bronze color on the bottom. Then you got the blades up there at the top. Very on point, very on brand. And then, of course, once again, get the most out of your molds. We see the TCRI canister once again. Raphael, same identical body as Donatello. Getting the most out of your molds once again. Same body, except you get a little limer green color, I guess we'll call this. I don't know, a little pea green, something like that. Of course, red bandana, screaming Raphael all day long. Got the red elbow pads. Got the side holders in the front, looking good. You got some of that scuffage on the underbelly of the turtle shell. Of course, turtle shell at the top as well. A good-looking Raphael, but it is identical to Donatello once again. Does make sense. So we got Donnie, we got Raph. Moving over to my favorite turtle of all time, of course, one young Michelangelo. He does come with the canister. Once again, we've already seen that. Then we do get the nunchucks. We get 2 nunchucks, very on brand for Mikey. Got a real chain in between here. I'm sure it's plastic, but it is still a real chain. I always do prefer that over just the straight plastic, like the Playmates original versions, or rope. I like the little chain. It gives a little extra personal feel here. Of course, weapons in an orange color on brand for old Michelangelo. And once again, looking identical as Raphael and Donatello. They're brothers after all. Just a little different green color with this one here. He's got, of course, the orange bandana, keeping it on point for Michelangelo. Little extra scuffage, a little less on Michelangelo. We do get that turtle tail. I haven't mentioned that yet. A little tail coming out the back. Not all turtles have tails. Some do, some do. But looking good with that tail, of course. Walking through the articulation, you get the head, side to side, back and forth. You also got a little bit of a joint for a little up and down action there. A little bit more movement than you would assume. So you do get that. Arms all the way around for us. You do get a side to side, I guess, at the elbow / wrist, I guess we'll call it right there. You can store the weapons on his forearm. So a little bit different when we're accustomed to, but you can store the nunchucks over there if you need to. He does got a little bit of leg movement here. Not a whole lot. A little bit of out, a little bit of in, but not much. Side to side at the knee, and then, of course, back and forth there. So not a whole lot of articulation. These aren't superposable figures, as you could guess here, but Michelangelo, my favorite, on brand, which leads us with Leonardo here on the back end. You do get the container once again. You get 2 separate katana blades, and you get 2 separate holders for that. We're here for that, of course. I throw these around. You get the 2 here, of course, blue on the handles. Once again, bringing it all back home like a young Leonardo. There it is. Looking good there. Silver blade at the top. Same body style. Once again, a dark green for Leonardo. He's mean mugging. He's angry. He's got the blue bandana going on. Got the spot to hold the swords in the back here if you need to. Got some scuffage on the shelf. You got the blue elbow pads and knee pads on this one. So a little bit different there than his brothers. He's the only one with knee pads for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure. And of course, they all have the hole in the bottom of their feet. That is so you can peg them onto that base for the display. So not bad for what these are. Like $11 each. So let's just call it $45, $50 for the set. A nice little all-encompassing one-and-done set. You can find these, of course, at Target, online retailers like DJC Collectibles. They may be sold out. That's where I did pick my set up from. But a good looking set, a fun little set for what it is. Is it going to be your main turtle display? I guess it could be. For me, it's not. It's going to be one of those ancillary corner displays that you just put off to the side. That's where it's going to be for me. But where will it be for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be very interested to hear if you're picking this one up or any of the incarnations of the sketch turtles. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel. You, of course, get early access to both YouTube channel videos, all the glamour shots, giveaways, Q&As, dog stuff, pizza reviews. It's all going down over on the old Patreon. I do appreciate the support. You can also support the channel, PersonTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for little sketch turtles, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.